Hey guys, musicninjamat here. Today I'm going to be talking about some more new comic books. We've got two new series from Marvel. Obviously there will be spoilers for both books I'm going to talk about, and I'll post timestamps down below for everything I'm discussing. So first up, we've got Hulkverines, issue 1. It is part of a 3-issue, really small mini-series. It's written by Greg Pak, with art by Ario Anandito. So with the plot of this book stars Hulk, Wolverine and Weapon H, and it gives you a little bit of a catch-up for people that maybe don't know about Weapon H, like myself. So Dario Agger, he wants revenge on Weapon H, because Weapon H actually destroyed this priceless energy source that the Roxxon Corporation could have utilised. And we see an Agent Castillo. He turns up at this prison to speak to the leader, because the leader's the guy you want to go to if you want to find and kill a Hulk. But instead of helping, Leader is able to kill this agent and his guard and escape from prison. So we get to see Weapon H, who is called Clay, and we get to see him with his family and just having this happy family life. And we see this while also looking at Bruce Banner, who obviously he's on the run and he's looking very miserable. So it's a nice little comparison. Clay ends up falling ill, and as Weapon H, he shouldn't be falling ill. So this concerns his family. They end up packing up, leaving. They're going to go somewhere safe, because Clay needs to figure out what's going on with him. And it's at this moment that Bruce Banner turns up, and Bruce is trying to sort of figure Clay out, but also does offer his help. Naturally, the two end up fighting, and then Leader turns up. And Leader's kind of orchestrated this plan where he infected Weapon H with a gamma virus, because he knows that the Hulk can now absorb gamma. So when Hulk tries to do this move, he'll catch this virus and he'll end up ill. Leader then says to Clay, finish him off, kill the Hulk, or I'll come after your family. Obviously this makes Clay mad. He goes after the Leader, and then Wolverine shows up and the issue ends. So the art in this book, it's got a real great gritty realism to it, and I love the character designs. So this page in particular, just seeing the Leader, I thought that was awesome. I like the backgrounds, I like how the weather is drawn, like the rain and stuff. I like the tone shift as well in the art when the action picks up. And we get this really awesome double page spread where you can see the two of them transforming. With the writing, so obviously the Leader is in this story, and as soon as I saw the Leader I was sold. Especially because the Leader in this, he's menacing, he's a mastermind, he can make a weapon out of anything. And I like that because sometimes Leader can be portrayed as a bit of a goof. This is my first time as well with the character of Weapon H, and I really like the dynamic of him being this deadly weapon and this monster, but being a family man as well. It was nice to see Bruce Banner get something to do, because in a lot of Hulk stories, Bruce is barely in it because people want to see the Hulk. But Bruce turning up and trying to sort stuff out just by talking first, I thought that was a really nice touch. And I like that Bruce was very cautious and very stern, but also wanted to help. With trying to place a time on this event within current Hulk stories, it makes a lot of references to the current Immortal Hulk series, but all of it happens within the first couple of arcs before Hell and everything like that. It was cool when Wolverine turned up. He just makes an epic entrance as he always does, and I'm excited to see how these three characters will interact. Moving on then to Wolverine Infinity Watch, issue 1. I believe this is a 6-issue series, so this takes place after Return of Wolverine, which has just finished. And actually with that whole series, issue 5 was my favourite. I was a bit iffy on it, and then I really enjoyed issue 5. So this is written by Jerry Dugan with art by Andy McDonald. So the story, Logan returns to the X-Mansion and he's greeted by Jean, but then we see it was actually an illusion from Loki and the mansion's in ruins. And Loki turns round and he says, I warned you not to mess with the Infinity Stones. And Logan's like, I have no idea what you're on about. He doesn't remember the interaction. And then the Phoenix version of Logan turns up, and this was the version that Loki interacted with. And I like it because Loki keeps making jokes about there's too many Wolverines now. The Phoenix Logan, he explains the situation. He sheds some light on it a bit. And he says, well, actually, this whole recent Infinity War, Loki was the original one that started it. He collected the stones, went mad with power, lost his mind a bit. So Loki had actually gone to the Phoenix Wolverine to be like, please go back, stop this, do what you can. So Phoenix Logan took the Space Stone and gave it to Black Widow. And I like this because this happened in a story ages ago and it's all come full circle and linked up. Loki then catches our regular Logan up with the Infinity War and he explains basically the stones were given freedom, given souls, and now there's a guy fused with the Time Stone. And Logan's like, there are loads of heroes now. One of them can deal with all of this. He tries to shrug it off, and then we see Warbringer arriving on Earth because he wants the Time Stone. So the art in this book, I really like the backgrounds, the colours, that sort of thing, but I really have an issue with the character designs. Like, the art's okay overall, it's just a different style and one that I'm not too fond of. So this is an example of the art and just the way they're drawn. The writing in this book, we get some classic Wolverine narration and you just can't beat it really. Having the two Logans, they banter, they make jokes and they bounce really well off of one another and it's actually quite funny. And it's set up to look like it may be quite a fun story of Logan being the reluctant hero and having to get involved, and maybe he'll set up a new Infinity Watch. I like that it cleared up a few things from Infinity War and linked a few things together. Also just found it interesting that the guy fused with the Time Stone is called Hector Batista and it's spelt the same way as Dave Batista. But yeah, both these books pleasantly surprised me. When I saw the Hulkverines thing, I was like, this looks ridiculous, but it's actually really fun. I picked it up because naturally it's got Hulk in, and I like the fact that it's 3 issues. It's just this fun story that we're doing. And with the Wolverine book, I was pretty sick of this Infinity storyline and sick of Wolverine because of Return of Wolverine, Hunt for Wolverine. I'd had a bit of fatigue for both kind of series, but this looks like it might actually be quite fun, and I'm intrigued to see where it goes. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe as it really helps the channel out. Check out the links in the description down below. Check out the whole channel, especially the playlists, and I will see all of you in the next one.